What's going on, guys? We are back. I know I'm a little bit late, but we're in the middle of AEW Rampage. Sammy Guevara versus Darby Allin, and they're wrestling in that AEW Heavyweight Tournament. So whoever wins this match goes up against Jon Moxley. Um, me and my partner did not get to do SmackDown today because I was out with the wife. Had a date night. Went to the Upstate Fair, and missed SmackDown. Well, I caught the last few seconds of it. But now we're here watching Rampage. Whew, all right. Glad you guys are watching. Glad y'all guys are tuning in. But we are here live. Uh, so sit back and watch and enjoy. I am your host, Christopher Burton, the People's Podcaster. My partner, Harry Bernard, HBT, will be on later on here. Hopefully, here in a few moments, he will be on. But for right now, y'all get to see me. Took off his wedding ring. What in the world? Yeah, steps on his hand. Wow. Okay, that's what we do, huh? Okay. Wow. Oh, nice knee. Nice knee. Sammy puts that ring finger back on. That ring back on. Okay. Sammy telling people how he really feels. Okay. And I actually had the chance to meet these two guys. It was after a Comic-Con. Oh, nice cutter. And these guys are really cool. I was actually working at the mall here in town when I met them. And it was so funny. I was working at a GameStop, to be exact. I was working at a GameStop. And I met these two guys. And it was so funny because I was literally like, hey, how you doing? Welcome to GameStop. And I was talking to my coworker, and I looked. I'm like, Darby Allin? He's like, yeah, you got me. I was like, whoa. I was like, dude, what's up? They were looking at Funko Pop figures. And he's like, do you know that guy? I'm like, who? Now look, around the corner. Sami Zayn. I mean, not Sami Zayn. Good Lord. Scott got me thinking about Sami Zayn. Sammy Guevara. And I was like, holy cow. I'm like, Sammy, what's up, dude? He's like, what's happening, man? Oh, wow. That was real disrespectful. Mr. Coffin drop. But yeah, those guys are real cool, man. Real laid back. I was gonna get a picture of one. They were cool with getting a picture, but their handler for the Comic-Con said no, they're on a contract, and they find out, then they can get sued and blah 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 blah. I'm like, come on. Oh, low blow. Oh, Matt, low blow. This isn't good. No. Oh, power bomb on the skateboard. Ouch. That hurts. And they were cool. Like I said, they were gonna give me a picture. We are gonna take a picture and everything. They were cool with it. But their handler said they couldn't do it, so it kind of sucked. Oh, GTE. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Wow. So there we go. Next week, Sammy Guevara and Jon Moxley. There we go. But they were down with it, like I said, but their handler wouldn't let them. And they kind of looked at me like, damn, dude. Yeah, they were. It kind of sucked, and they knew it. They knew it. They wanted to, but it is what it is. Got to obey the rules. So hey, I have that memory though. I have that memory. So yeah. So we got the bracket so far: Chris Jericho, Bryan Danielson, and Moxley and Sammy Guevara. So this is gonna be interesting. Couple of matches coming up here. And this podcast is being brought to you by Diet Coke. That's right, Diet Coke. Oh, I was about to say, he's coming back out again. But yeah, I was eating a funnel cake. I was trying to eat a funnel cake before I came on. And I was like, let me come on. Get down. My dog is like just being so freaking needy. Got to see some wolves today. We had wolves and they had monkey jockeys. And if anybody don't know what a monkey jockey is at the fair, they had monkeys, little monkeys riding on dogs, and they were racing them. Yeah, go figure. But yeah, it was fun. I got to see, like I said, got to see some wolves, pretty dogs. Oh, they were some pretty dogs. Good Lord. Oh, they were so beautiful. But yeah, this whole MGF thing, man, I truly hope that he gets the title. I truly hope at some point he gets the title because he definitely deserves it. He definitely deserves the title without a shadow of a doubt. He deserves it, and hopefully he gets it. I would love to see MJF with the title. So yeah, hopefully we get to see it, man. Whew, man, what a day! What a day! Like I said, my partner HBT, he is gonna be coming on hopefully here in a few, hopefully. And if not, hey, you got me here, and hopefully I'm not boring you guys, and hopefully I keep you guys thoroughly entertained. I hope and pray I do, because that's one thing I would hate if I was watching a podcast to be bored and just be like, you know. So hopefully I'm not boring you guys. Hopefully I'm keeping you guys entertained and bring you all the good, fun, exciting news that the Straight Up Wrestling Show is known to do. Right now we're on commercial and there's a chicken wrap running through the airport. Okay, that's different. So yeah, that's what we got going on right here. Oh, and this stamp, yeah, from the fair. Only rode 3 rides. I rode the Orbiter, I rode the Polar Express, which is not what you think it is, and I rode the Cliffhanger, which was fun, and it was different, but it was fun. So yeah. Proudly manufactured right here in Spartanburg, South Carolina. The BMW X-Range, your next X-Venture starts here. Take advantage of exceptional lease and finance offers today. What's up, man? What's up, Oos? What's up, Oos? What's good with you, man? My boy Shy Van Dam on the book, watching us on the. Ooh, okay, that was not a good look. Watching us on Facebook. What's up, man? Glad you tuning in. What? They don't have teacup rides at Upstate Fair, okay? I walked around the whole thing. I did not see nan teacup rides, so I did not ride no teacup ride. I promise you I didn't ride no teacup ride. I promise you. I did not ride no teacup ride. And anyway, from what I heard, them teacup rides are rough. Man, when I rode the Polar Express, it was so funny. I was going to ride solo, but they made somebody sit with me. So in front of me, there was this chick. She looked like Lizzo. What's the verdict? Oh, the verdict on Punk. He is suspended. Come on, man. Tony Khan is not going to get rid of his number one. His number one. Punk is suspended, man. He's suspended. Now, the thing is, will Punk come back? That's the thing. There's my man right there, HBT up there looking at darn chili off his mouth and everything, man. Up there eating them sausage dogs and tacos and stuff.
Man, that was horrible what I just ate. Boy, that was horrible, man.
man, you better off going to Taco Bell, man.
Well, I spent too much cash up there, man. What's up with that, man?
Man, you better go on off Taco Bell.
But man, I tell you what, something's up with your man. Every time my dog gonna log in on your stuff, man, I can't even see myself. But glad everybody out there can see me once again. I'm with my man Christopher Burton, the People's Podcaster. And what's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's enjoying the show, and we appreciate you joining in with us, Chris. I was listening to you, man, while I was trying to get this late night eat on.
Oh man, shout out to talking about you Uncle Ben's. Boy, hey, it's Uncle Ben's.
Hey, Uncle Ben's would have been better. just the rice by itself. No gravy. Don't need the gravy. It would have been better than what I just got finished eating.
Oh man, he said, oh wait, that's my fault. That's Harry, not Uncle Ben.
Dang, Uncle Ben's, boy. Man.
Oh, and here goes Samoa Joe.
First match, Chris.
First match, man. I give it a 3.
From what I saw, 2.5 stars, but I came in like 3 minutes after it started, 2 or 3 minutes after it started. So I'll go ahead and go with that 3. I trust you on that. Samoa Joe.
I say this, man. If they had more time, it would have been a better match.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, we know, Oos. We know you just joking.
Thanks, Samoa Joe.
Well, we don't know how long he's gonna be suspended, man. And then when he comes back from suspension, we don't know if he's gonna come back or quit or what. We don't know.
Who Punk?
CM Punk. Yeah, we don't know.
It didn't say how long he was suspended. Just said he was suspended.
Yep.
When the last time have Samoa Joe wrestled? It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. It's been a while. He's been gone for a while.
He saved my life. He saved my life from this network's champion, so I think. Thank you very much, Josh. I think he deserves and should be awarded a shot at that title.
Well, it's not even his foot, man. It's his bicep. He legitimately tore his bicep. His bicep. He needs to be out for. He's out for surgery too, man.
It said 8 months, right?
Yeah, for bicep surgery. Yeah.
I mean, who knows what's gonna happen? I mean, you out for 8 months. I mean, when he comes back, man, it's gonna take a while for him to come back, and then it's gonna take a while to build back up that muscle.
Mm-hmm.
So, who knows, man?
Yeah.
His body is falling apart on him, Chris.
It really is, man. It really is.
I mean, and what? The guy's only 43 years old.
Yep.
Kind of like Tiger Woods. When I think about somebody, man, whose body fell apart before their time, CM Punk is one of them.
Yeah.
His body's betraying him, man. Samoa Joe look like he's ready to go, man.
Samoa Joe always ready to fight, man. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't rush it either, Oos. I definitely wouldn't rush my return either.
Heck no. But Samoa Joe, man, he can't stay healthy though.
No.
Been going on like that for years too.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm sure there's nothing else in this world, man.
Oh, yeah.
Well, nothing else that he's probably qualified for. I'm sure he can find something that can make a lot of money. But, you know, he's going to make, anytime he in the ring, he's going to make a lot of money. So that's why
definitely
come back, even though he stays injured.
Yeah, you're right. You are so right, man.
When I began this war, I thought he had a master.
Hey, I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, all right. Now, since Malachi Black is gone, who is Miro? Who is he talking about now? Who is his focus going to be on? That's one thing that I'm wondering about, because everything changes now because Malachi Black is not around. And so I guess he's going to look at Brody Lee and Buddy Murphy, Buddy Lee, Brody King. So I get that a little mixed up every now and then. All right, I guess she's gonna be on there. Maybe I didn't know if she was signed or not. I think I saw last week on Dynamite, or it might have been last week here on Rampage. Madison Rayne, she's been around a long time, not a bad competitor. What like I said before, glad that you joined us here. Christopher will be back. I see Z1 is on here, and some Facebook users. I think Shad is on here because Chris is saying my oops and all that. So, man, we definitely appreciate you joining us tonight. Sorry we wasn't on for Facebook, but my man was down there eating he was down at the fair. Chris was eating, man, cotton candy. I don't know if he had cotton candy or not, but I know he was eating like funnel cakes and things like that. But he said he had a ball at the fair. But man, it's good to see Serena Deeb back. And right here, this should be a pretty good match, man. But I don't think Madison Rayne can deal with deal with everything that Serena Deeb has, because Serena Deeb, man, she's phenomenal. And I'm glad to see her back. Haven't seen her actually wrestle in a while, and she definitely deserved a break out of the sport. I guess she took a little break or whatever. She wasn't wrestling as much, but she is a superior athlete. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I mean, and she trains a lot of the wrestlers. So this right here should be a pretty decent match.
Well, Madison Rayne and the Professor, Serena Deeb, set to compete one-on-one. You're on Rampage. Madison Rayne, only her third match here in AEW.
Okay, third match for Madison Rayne. Like I say, one thing about AEW, man, you wrestle for AEW, you're not gonna have to wrestle a whole bunch. I mean, and it's good and it's not when it boils down to it, because they actually need that work on their bodies. They really do. Need that physical combat to really keep themselves in shape for wrestling. Let me take out my glasses so I can see. I'm on my phone, so I barely can see everything. Yeah, women. Where the ROH champs at? I have no idea. Z1, I have no idea. So, Ring of Honor champs, I'm pretty sure is FTR. I don't know if they're wrestling tonight or not. I didn't. What's going on, Christopher?
All right, what's happening, man? I see we got our man Z1 and Normal Guy in the building.
Oh yeah, what's going on, Normal Guy? Yeah, Z1. I just acknowledged him. I didn't know if he was on there before I had got on or what. But
no,
it's good to see Z1. I mean, not Z1. Well, it's good to see Z1 too. But it's great to see Serena Deeb, man, back in the house.
Yeah.
This Madison Rayne is not too bad either. We know she's been in the business a long time, but man, she can't touch the skill of Serena. But we'll see. Oh, hit her with a lariat.
Man, I would love to see, man, the dream match I would love to see out of the women, man, Charlotte Flair and Serena Deeb.
Oh yeah, man, that'd be great. That'd be great.
That'd be awesome. That'd be an amazing match, man. That would be amazing.
But yeah,
nice swinging neck breaker.
Serena needs that top-notch competition. But most of that top-notch competition with the women, we know where that's at.
Oh, yeah.
So Madison was hired as a coach.
Oh, wow. Really? Okay.
Yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, she was.
Huh.
She sure was.
Z1 says, sorry, where are the ROH women champion? I think Martinez.
Oh, women.
She's hurt. Martinez is out injured.
They don't have no ring. Oh, they got Ring of Honor women's champ.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, and Martinez is the ROH women something. But she's
Yeah,
hurt though.
I
She's
read
hurt.
that for Z1, but I'm on my phone, so I saw it small there, and I thought he was asking about FTR. So I made a mistake there. That's my fault, Z1. I don't know why AEW doesn't have a women's tag team championship.
And Madison Rain taps.
Oh, wow. Man, she had that locked in good. She had that get that leg locked in good, Chris.
Oh, yeah, she did, man.
As much as I like Serena Deeb and you have this woman over here, Madison Rain, being a coach, I give that match 1 star, Chris.
Yeah, that was,
That wasn't good.
The only reason I think these matches are so short, man, because of the time restraint they have for Dynamite.
Oh, okay.
Because they take Rampage before they actually do Dynamite.
Oh, I know. Oh, they do? Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't know why all you 30 seconds surprised. The question for me to ask, I did exactly what I said I was going to do. It's 37, 38, 40. Now let's just make it quick. I think I thought she was going to come here and do something and did nothing. Exactly. That's what I'm done. 37. So whichever you women, 38, I got it. I'm giving out work. I think I thought that's something that did nothing.
Wow. Okay.
Whatever you
All right, man. Thumbs up to that segment.
Yeah.
To the segment. I mean, man, she basically put it out there.
Yeah.
And Jade, man, just who's gonna stop Jade? Who's gonna put a dent in her record? That's all
they need to do it soon, man. I mean, because if she gets to that 100 mark and all that crap, oh my gosh,
man, people get tired of it then. I mean, people will be very upset. But the whole thing about it, let her lose, because the thing with her, man, they can ride her for a long time. Let her lose a couple matches, man, and then continue to be dominant. There's nothing wrong with losing and being dominant too, because
no,
man, she's gonna be that top notch lady over there. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Just like Britt Baker.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Man, but the whole thing about it is the best women they have over there, they haven't pitted against each other. They haven't.
They haven't.
They haven't pitted Britt with Serena, and they haven't pitted neither one of those two, Britt or Serena, with Jade Cargill.
No, not at all, man.
Yeah, it's like, for some reason, what's up with this? I mean, Tony Khan is like, he's smart enough to see on the women's side that, hey, I don't want to mess this thing up, but he darn sure does it on the man's side.
Yeah, he really does. And Z1, you right, man. Rampage does need an overhaul.
Yes, they
really do, man.
Yes,
they really do need an overhaul. And he says he thinks the women's champ at NWA will give her a go. Who's the women's champion over NWA? Z1.
I've seen her.
Cause I don't know.
I've seen her. She's pretty good. I can't think of her name right now though.
Okay.
Let's see. But yeah, Rampage definitely need an overhaul, man. They need to film that thing on a different night, and they need to treat it like a big show. They really do.
Yeah.
Even if it's just an hour or whatever, treat it like a big show. And I know Tony Khan don't want to spread himself out, man, because he has other things that he has to do.
Definitely.
Jacksonville Jaguars and all that stuff. So he does, he tries to cram everything in his wrestling life together, which is not good. It's not helping.
No.
It's not helping wrestling. It's not helping AEW at all. But
no, not at all, man. Not at all.
They came out for a decent pay-per-view, and I would say that Dynamite, ranking-wise, was better than what the pay-per-view was. And then they dropping the ball with this Rampage, which was already recorded, so they can't do anything to pump it up. It ain't like somebody in the back, man. Trying to splice that film together to try to make it look a little bit better. Do some editing and all that. They can't do anything.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, it's already out there, man. So I don't know.
So if this thing bombs tonight, it just bombs. There's nothing else you can do. I mean, you
Yeah.
might as well get to the big man and say, and it's time for us to hear the big man say, "No more talk." So it's just like, hopefully the next match, man.
Here go Powerhouse.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm behind you, bro.
It seems like the whole
That's it.
world loves to doubt Powerhouse Hobbs. And I'm a believer if you want something done, you get it done yourself. And QT in the factory couldn't get the job done. So I went to All Out, took absolute Ricky Starks, put his ass 6 feet deep. And now I get to open up the book of Hobbs. I get to show the whole world why I am that killer, that beast, that mammoth from Oakland, California. The Monster Powerhouse.
He's right. He did. He did bury Ricky Stark 6 feet
Yeah.
deep.
That he did.
Wasn't too bad of
Okay.
I give
Claudio
it a
and Dax Harwood. I give that a thumbs up. Yeah, I give that a
me
thumbs
too.
up. Here you go. Time for the main event here.
Oh wow, man! Wow, this should be pretty good here.
Yeah.
Claudio Castagnoli for the ROH World Champion.
Mark, excuse me, please. I'm excellent. I know everything you want to do. I know basically the ultimate competitor. And I'm on his side. Yeah, all my respect. No, the wrong you're having. That's exactly the kind of competitor I want to stand with.
Man,
Look, you win singles titles, I'm 100% sure. Not tonight, exactly now. You think I don't know the odds of this matchup? You think I don't know that I'm the underdog? The people watching at home, most of them think I'm probably going to lose tonight that you're going to win, and rightfully so. Man, you're a hell of a wrestler. And Mr. Regal, yes, you did pull me out of obscurity. That's somewhere I'm not going to go, somewhere I'm not going to take my family. This is how I feed my family. And if I'm going to fight you, Mr. Regal, if I'm going to fight you, that's what I'm going to take care of them tonight.
Well, Regal look crazy as hell. Boy, look at him.
yeah. See, what the heck?
Well, it's time for enough talk now.
Hey man, what Z want to say? I see got a couple.
Yeah, Z1 said Kamel has a nice size and it would be a good match for AEW or burning through indie talent.
Yes, she does have a good size. You talking about the NWA champion?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a good size to her. Man, why they continue to put Dax in these singles matches?
I don't know, man. They ain't got nobody. Everybody hurt or suspended now.
Man, they got a huge roster, man. They ain't putting these. What happened to Lee Moriarty? I haven't seen him in
Dark.
Huh?
Dark.
Yeah. I mean, Dante Martin, they use him. I mean, they do use him every now and then. Man, they got I don't know, man. I don't know. There's a lot of talent over there. What happened to Bear Country, man? Those big old guys, Bear Country. They got a lot of guys. They got a lot of people that they're not using. And look, man.
They back there in the back with me eating funnel cakes, man.
Yeah, I hear you. I tell you what, if I had this football thing going on and wrestling and stuff, I would forget about people too. I would forget about people and just yes. So I see. I understand, man. But it's a bad thing. It's not good.
No, it's definitely not.
And the top people, man, the top brass over there, the people that he will respect and listen to, they're not saying anything. And when I talk about that, I'm not talking about wrestlers, man. I ain't talking about the top wrestlers. I'm talking about people like Mark Henry, man. People like Tony Schiavone. People like Jim Ross. The Giant. What is his real name, man? Paul Wright.
Paul.
Why aren't these guys speaking up and saying, Tony, what are you doing, man?
Oh, hey, we got a new viewer, the sequestered Spark on YouTube. What's up, man? Thank you for watching.
Sequestral Spark. What's going on, man?
Yeah. He said Moriarty is in the new Stokely faction, he thinks.
Oh, wow.
And speaking of, I'm glad you brought that up, Spark. They need to actually finally get a name and introduce that faction. What is it? Who they are and why they in AEW? Instead of just coming out and he talking. You know
Man,
that
everybody, what they trying to say is Stokely got these guys, man, for MJF. I have no idea. But either way it go, Stokely Carmichael, he kind of reminds me of, which I know some of you younger guys, younger ones out here probably won't know who I'm talking about. Y'all probably know who I'm talking about, but you probably never really watched the faction. But kind of reminds me of Paul Jones back in the day, man, back in Jim Crockett Promotions. He's going to have one of these mediocre runs as a manager over there. I have a feeling. He's going to build up this army, and it's going to be mediocre, man. But he got some great talent.
Oh, yeah, he got some good talent now.
He's got some great talent, man. But for some reason, I think they're going to hold him back. I'm not sure. But I could be wrong. Because they should be taking over, Chris.
Yeah, well, here we go, Harry.
Yeah.
Normal guy, welcome back, normal guy.
Man, Claudio, man. Now, this is the guy they should be building to the top, Chris.
That's one of the strongest jokers in wrestling, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Easy one of the strongest jokers in wrestling.
I mean, he had good size over there in WWE, but in Ring of Honor, man, not Ring of Honor, but AEW, man, he looks like a real monster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would like for him to get Wardlow, man, and swing him around.
Yeah.
And just throw him like he's nothing.
Which he could do. He could do it.
Exactly. Because you know Wardlow is not as strong as that Joker.
Oh, good Lord, no. He just got a better. Oh, see?
Yeah, he's bigger. Oh, wow. That was pretty much with one arm, man, that he caught Dax.
Yeah.
Him up.
Yeah.
He got serious power, man. Dax is such a great wrestler, man. He's a great wrestler.
Yeah, he is, man. Yeah, he is.
Him and Cash, man, they continue in singles matches.
Could you imagine FTR versus the Midnight Express versus Rock and Roll Express back in the day in a triple threat tag match?
That would have been pretty darn good, man. That would have been really good.
Well, that would have stole the show back. That would have stole any show.
Oh, yeah. I think Rock and Roll will take him, though, boy. It'll be a battle.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It would have been a battle. But I think Rock and Roll is just, I don't know. Dax and Cash. Man, they're well-known tag team, man.
Yeah, they are.
You know, that ranks up there with Ricky and Robert and Bobby and Sweet Stan and a lot of those guys, man, from back in the day. Woo! What a clothesline, man. I know you've been ahead of me, Chris.
Yeah.
Right there from Dax was pretty serious. But that definitely ain't gonna keep a big man like Claudio.
Oh, no.
Off his feet.
Z1 says, "Where's Lance Archer?" Lance Archer is in Japan.
Man, Lance Archer,
he's over in Japan.
He said, "Forget that bull crap that's going on over here in the AEW."
Yeah, he over in Japan chilling, man.
Yeah. Plus, man, they let Wardlow just. Oh my gosh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Look like Dax might have legitimately hurt his knee right there. And plus, man, they let Wardlow. You see what they let Wardlow do to him?
Yeah, that was. Oh my God! Now that was some bull, boy.
That didn't make no sense. Who else have we seen do Lance Archer like that? Nobody.
Oh, nobody for real. Nobody's done Lance Archer like that, man.
Man, they brought him over, and he had came from Japan at that time. They brought him over here, man, for a couple weeks and let Dallin Wardlow beat the crap out of him. Continue to power bomb him, man. I'm like, man.
And I thought that was gonna be a good match too. But I was like, oh, this is gonna be a good one, boy. I'm like, this is gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, I see them. I'm like, what in the world?
Yeah, that was awful, man.
I was like, oh boy,
that was bad.
I seen train wrecks that look better than that, man.
Yeah, I was really upset about that, man. How in the world he gonna do that monster like that, man?
Yeah, exactly.
I was just like, wow.
Because Lance Archer was a madman, boy.
You chill, man. Bruiser Brody type, man. You know.
Yeah.
But after that, man, it's not that I lost respect for him. My respect for Warlord even went down a little farther because you know what happened. Lance Archer probably said, "I can't work with this dude." He probably just said, "Go ahead and powerbomb me, man." This guy,
he probably did, and I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, he like, man, I'm only gonna be
because Lance Archer seems like a cool guy.
Yeah,
but it seems like he's one of them guys. Once you get him to a certain point, he gonna tell you like it is, and he don't care how it comes across, and if it hurts your feelings or not.
Oh yeah, and I mean he was here. I remember because he was here only like a few weeks after that because he wrestled like 2 more weeks after that, and then he went back to Japan. So he probably like, I'm here for a few weeks. He like, man, just go ahead and do what you're gonna do. Power bomb me, and I'm out of here.
Yep, that's what Z1 said. That's why people say Tony don't book good matches.
Yeah, you're exactly.
Yep, that's 100% true on that.
Man, it's Claudio, man.
Yeah, he a monster, boy.
Yeah. But I'm sorry, though. That belt he has, that's not a world title, man.
No. Z1 also said it seems like the matches were booked better when Cody was there. It was.
Yeah, they were. They were.
They were.
There was some direction there when Cody was there.
Yes.
It made sense. I mean, a lot of it made sense. And you saw that they could gain on WWE within a couple years, long as they kept that trajectory that they was on. But as soon as Cody went out, everything went out the window. And man,
Tony Khan, man, took over, boy.
Think about all those pay-per-views that they had when Cody was there. The pay-per-views is off the hook, man. They were, man. Rocking. They was top mark, man. They was top of the charts. So I mean, this pay-per-view this past week, it was okay.
Yeah, it was okay. It was
okay. I mean, he had like 3 or 4 pay-per-views with straight. I mean, they was all 5-star pay-per-views pretty much. I mean, it was incredible. It really was incredible.
And they still slugging it out, man.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. And our man DSK is watching. He said, I think Cody had a lot more responsibilities than we know. I think so too, DSK. I think so too, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Man, cow muscles. I'm pretty sure they didn't like that.
Heck no, boy.
Wow. Remember, man, when Claudio was over in WWE at Cesaro. I mean, you sitting there and you're like, okay, what does this man need to get over the hump? Okay, they ain't got William Regal. I understand that. But, I mean, that's just not it, Chris. And unless he concentrated his whole game on Cesaro, well, not Cesaro, Claudio, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
You know, William is in between a commentary in the Blackpool Combat Club, which Claudio is part of.
Yeah.
Claudio is really not congregating with that group, man. He really isn't. I mean, he has come out a few times on, the attack or whatever, or get these guys free. But what is the Blackpool Combat Club? Are they villains? Or are they, are they heels? Or are they fan favorites? Right now, I think they're fan favorites. But they when they started off, it was a heel group.
Patrick Killner says from YouTube, glad you're watching, glad you're tuning in, man. Hope you're enjoying it. Hey guys, Patrick here. This is my first time here, and I already love it. Keep up the greatness. Patrick. Thank you, Pat.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Definitely come and check us out, man. We're sorry we didn't do SmackDown tonight. Like I said earlier, my man he was enjoying him some funnel cakes at the local fair.
Yes.
I mean, him and his wife getting down, doing their thing. And earlier today, I was working on a poster because Chris and I will be promoting a show in a couple of weeks, a wrestling show. So I was working on a wrestling poster. So I got a little bit behind and went out and got something to eat late tonight. I wish I would have cooked it because it was garbage, and I wouldn't have missed SmackDown. But
if you went to Taco Bell, it would have been a lot better too.
It would have been better, man. And yeah, like I said, I went to Mojo's, man, Mojo's, and that it cost me $41, man, for three meals. And awful, Chris.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Mojo's and Travelers Rest, man. Cold too, Chris.
Oh, you talking about the spot we went to when we came from?
Yeah. It didn't taste like that.
Wow.
It didn't taste like that, man. But that's okay. Wow. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Rampage. And Dax Harwood, man, he was slapping the living daylights out of the chest of.
Oh, wow. Claudio, man.
Oh, snap. I thought he was going to miss that, Chris.
Man, yeah, I know. Matter of fact, you know what? Y'all gonna have to excuse me. I gotta take a bite of this funnel cake right here, man. I'm gonna eat this funnel cake, man.
Hey,
y'all gonna excuse
take
me,
your bite
man.
of the funnel cake.
Man,
but that's Harwood
with the powdered sugar and everything, man. Y'all want to see this, man? I'm gonna make y'all mad real quick.
You crazy?
Look at that right there. That's what's left of it.
Man, Dax must thought he was Harley Race right there, Chris. Having the Harley Race dreams, man.
Hey, man.
Harley when they had that weight on him, I used to think he was gonna miss that thing. He never did.
Oh, you talking about the flying headbutt?
Yeah, Harley hit it perfect all the time too.
Well, that's what Chris Benoit got it from.
Yes,
that's what Benoit got it from.
Man, Chris was just a daredevil though, man. He was the daredevil with that. He just looked like he'd kill you with it, man. Oh, nice power driver there. And I know I'm behind you, Chris, and I might be behind some of y'all. Some of y'all might have some of the slow internet AT&T crap. I don't know. But
we do not endorse AT&T.
Yeah, so you might hear Chris, you might hear Christopher. He might be a little ahead of me sometimes, but we definitely will try to keep you up with the action and talk with
Z1. You are right. That will be an epic rival. Claudio versus Miro.
Oh yeah.
Good Lord, that woo-wee.
What a man! Oh my gosh, what a forearm uppercut.
Hey, could you imagine that, man?
Yeah, that would be great.
Ooh, man. Uh-oh. Look like we're going for a super plex, and it connected. Only a 2 though. Only a 2 count.
Yeah. So since who's the dude, man?
Devin the dude? What, a rapper?
No. Malachi Black is gone. So
yeah,
who's Miro talking about?
You know what? I don't know.
Brody King. We got Brody King and Buddy. Well, what is his name? Buddy Lee?
Buddy Murphy.
Well, Buddy
we
Murphy.
know him as
I don't know why I always say
man.
Buddy Lee, man. I don't know. I'm thinking about a musician or something like that.
Yeah.
That named Buddy Lee. But yeah, Buddy Murphy and Brody King. I guess that's who he was talking about. Because
DSK said that would mean Miro on TV more than once a week at a time.
Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, I don't know. He might be still trying to take apart the Dark Order, man. Even though that Black ain't there right now.
Well, maybe they'll replace Black, man. It's kind of hard to replace Black. See, people, you got two stories out there. Because you got our friends, Peaches and Power Bombs talking about, he took some time off. He took some time off because of what was it? He took some time off because of personal issues.
Yeah, personal issues.
And I know his wife got some personal issues going on, but he said 3 weeks ago, he went in there and said he do not like the direction of what the company's going. He doesn't like the way he's booked. Malachi said that. But in my opinion, a lot of it is Malachi's fault. Think about it, Chris. He come in there with creative control. What in the world did he do? He went in there. All he was doing was fighting Cody Rhodes for a while.
Yep.
He dismantled Cody Rhodes, and then what did he do after that? He started cutting the lights on. Started cutting the lights off.
Yep.
That's all he was doing. Then he brought in his friend Brody King.
Yep.
And then they brought him. And together they was cutting off lights. So
man, they were trying to say power, man. The power was too hot, man. They trying to be energy efficient.
So, man, this dude right here, Malachi Black, which I love Alistair. I love him. But I'm like, man, this guy should be in the title picture. Mm-hmm. There's no ends, ands, and buts about it because he's one of the best up there. so he should have always been in that title picture.
Oh yeah.
And so, but I'm like, he's taking advantage of his creative control.
Oh yeah. Now.
And nobody could beat him there for a while, because remember, it took a long time before he lost a match.
Oh yeah.
And I think he just lost what 4 or 5 weeks ago.
They lost Sunday. They lost Sunday.
Yeah,
they lost Sunday.
That was only his second loss, I think, in AEW.
Wow.
Yeah, he lost at like one of the last pay-per-views. He didn't lose. I think his team lost. But yeah, by him losing by himself, man, that stuff just didn't happen. So to me, I believe he stymied the creative control over there. Well, because he had creative control, he stymied what they could do. But again, Tony Khan would have been his booker. So it's good in the way that he had creative control, Chris, because Tony would have messed him up.
Yeah, the old Tony Khan man over there, man.
Yeah, but I mean, man, Malachi, and he can't sign with nobody.
Yeah, because it's a conditional release.
Yep. And he's going to try to get out of that in a little bit. He do what he can to get out of this. This right here has been a good match.
Yeah, it really has.
Been a very competitive match.
Oh, backslide.
Oh wow, I haven't seen that yet. Definitely ain't gonna pin Claudio Castagnoli like that. Man, what a boot!
Oh, slingshot powerbomb, nice.
Oh
nice.
wow! Real good match, man. Real good match.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Definitely.
Definitely.
What do you have it at right now? At 4?
Yeah, I got it at 4. What about you? 3.5?
Yeah, 3.5.
Yeah. I got it between 3.5 and 4, man. But I'm looking at it.
We're going to Suplex City.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, man. I don't think it'll get above a 4. Put it that way, Chris.
Oh no. Definitely not. Crossbody. What? Reverses out of it.
Boom.
And Caprice Coleman is on the commentary.
Oh, he is? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Dax and Cash, man, they're not being booked right over there. And I know
this is just a DSK. This is just a random fight, man, for the title. There's no storyline behind this.
No, it's not. And man, it goes to show that Tony Khan, he has no idea what he wants to do with that Ring of Honor.
No, he doesn't.
And has he gotten it taken care of yet, Chris? Because remember, we did a show not long ago. We was talking about that.
Yeah, they can buy it back. Sinclair can buy it back if they want to.
Yeah, they can buy it back because this.
Good Lord, man! Good God,
man, Claudio, man.
But them uppercuts, boy, he must think he Mike Tyson, boy.
Well, I don't know, man.
But Dax is out.
Bam.
Now he's going. Oh my God! After all that, now he's going for the spin, Harry.
All right, because I'm not seeing it. Okay, here we go. I want him to do Warlow like this so bad.
Ooh, now he got him in the sharp. Ooh, now he got him in sharpshooter.
Oh, it's over then.
Now he got him in a crossface.
Oh, wow.
Reversal out. Dax rolled it up into a sharpshooter.
Oh, my gosh, man.
Now I'm at a 4.
I'm still at 4, so it's about right. I'm at like a 4.2. But, man, like, wow. They get 4.5, I'll be shocked, Chris. It's a great match, man. That was pretty smart, man. Dax, he kicked him in the face to hold on to that hold.
Oh my God! Oh God! Oh my goodness, man! Oh God! Stop it, ref! Stop it! Stop it for God's sake!
God.
Please stop it! He out.
Man, Dax done, man.
Yeah, he is, man.
Oh, he dragged. Oh God, he's dragging him around like he was nothing, man. Right there at the end, once you put that sharpshooter on him. All right, man. That's a pretty good match.
What's up, Ray? Glad you made it in. Ray, glad you made it in, man. It was. Yeah, that's up, man. Ray.
All right, what's going on, Ray? I still give it 4 stars, Chris.
Yeah. And our man Scott Larson, what's up? Thank you for the background, by the way, Scott. Thank you.
Yeah,
Scott Larson.
About his background, man. Yeah, Scott.
Yeah, man.
Scott Larson from #Truth. Go check him out on YouTube.
Yes.
Check him out on Facebook. I mean, Scott right now is doing a little something different. He's not really coming on live, but I think he's coming on live. I think Thursday night or maybe it's tomorrow night or whatever. He did hit me up. I can't think of that, but he's gonna go on live. But this man right here is the indie king of the Carolinas. Yes. Does a lot of things, as far as independent wrestling, and and we appreciate him checking us out as far as watching Ring of Honor, Chris, but checking us out on AEW tonight. But man, let's go ahead and stay on, Chris. Might as well. Let's go ahead and stay on and talk a little bit more about some things, man. Shoot, a lot of things we can talk about.
Like what? Foosball, boy. Foosball season, boy.
I know foosball season is going on, man, but we ain't talking about no foosball, man. I didn't watch foosball. Who played tonight? Didn't somebody play?
No, ain't no play last night, man.
Was it your team?
No, man. We played Sunday at 1. Last night was Buffalo and the Super Bowl champion Los Angeles Rams, and Buffalo beat them.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, man, that's pretty good. Well, I'll tell you what, I didn't watch any football yesterday. I watched a little bit last Saturday. But right now, let's talk about a little bit of wrestling. So, Tony Khan with this Ring of Honor, okay? Now, Chris and I, we did a show a few weeks back, and we did a show, and Tony Khan hadn't – what are you looking at, Chris? What are you focusing on?
Man, trying to see what's going on here, man. But what's up, man? What's up?
Okay, no, I'm talking about Ring of Honor, man. Like, Tony Khan, we don't know. We haven't heard any reports on if he completed that paperwork or if Sinclair let him complete that paperwork. Because I think Sinclair is thinking that because the man went out and he ran a pay-per-view. Mm-hmm. Well, he ran like 2, I think, so far.
Yeah.
And for those pay-per-views did a profit. Sinclair's like, and then Sinclair out of the blue come up and say, he never finished his paperwork.
Possibly,
we still own it.
Tony is just sloppy, boy. Sloppy, exactly. Tony. Sloppy.
Exactly. So right now, I believe AEW, he probably got his lawyers in there. They're in litigation with Sinclair who actually owns this. Now, I don't know how much money changed hands or not. I just know Tony Khan came and said he bought Ring of Honor. And he has brought everybody over, and he started negotiating contracts. But Sinclair said, no.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man, because I ain't heard nothing about it. So I don't know what's happening or if anything else is happening.
Be interested to look into it.
But if it is a legal matter, it's going to be under wraps.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what,
until it's done and over with.
And they could tell Tony Khan until they decide to do something with it. They could tell Tony Khan to continue to operate it, and that way, he won't be embarrassed. And then they just take their champions on out of there. They take all the wrestlers out of there, and then go ahead and start up again. I wouldn't be shocked.
You're right. You are 100% right, man. That is a strong possibility.
Yeah, because right now they're getting free publicity.
Yeah,
because Ring of Honor is being shown on TNT and TBS.
Yep. Well, he said, DSK said, unless he's gonna put ROH on Fridays, I'm not sure what TV they can get for it.
Well, see, that's the whole thing about it is, if he would have completed that paperwork, because Sinclair had them on 92 stations. 92.
Yeah, but coming on at 3 and 4 in the morning.
I know, 92 syndicated stations. But the whole thing about it, if he was smart, Tony Khan would have went up there and he did the paperwork and said, look, I'll buy this thing from y'all for this price. And he didn't pay no $41 million. I forgot how much they said he paid. There's no flipping way he paid that much money.
Oh, heck no.
Yeah, but he could have went in there and went into those offices and said, okay, you got us on 92, 93 channels. Well, why in the world are they coming on between 12? Because I know they came on 12 in the Carolinas, up in Asheville.
Mm-hmm.
Some places they were getting them at 2, 3, like say 4 o'clock in the morning. Because I on a lot of these cable channels, and I see them coming on around that time. Yeah. And a lot of people around the country were saying that. So Tony Khan could have went in there and say, we want some primetime slots on these channels, or at least bring us on at 9 o'clock or something, right before the news, or right after, after the 10 o'clock news. Bring us on. At least that. Bring us on after the 10 o'clock news. That way, it wouldn't have never interfered with Dynamite, no matter what if even it's on Friday, and it won't interfere with Rampage, where it came up, it'd be 10 o'clock, it'd be same time as Rampage. But at least, go on at 11 o'clock. It won't be on the same time as Rampage. Go on at 11 o'clock on those syndicated stations on Friday, and people can go to Ring of Honor. But, this guy, man, I'm just like, and then he could crisscross his wrestlers. He could have been crisscrossing his wrestlers on 92 syndicated stations. And then guess how many people going to be watching that? Because you got a lot of people out here that don't have cable. They done dropped it. Drop cable, and some people don't have the streaming. So he definitely could have been using that, man. So, and then you had people that walked away from Ring of Honor. Well, you got Jonathan Gresham. Get that crap.
Yeah, he done.
And then who are the top contenders in Ring of Honor for the World Tag Team titles held by FTR? Okay, the Briscoes, are they working over there? Because we know they ain't gonna work on AEW TV.
Nope.
Because that one Turner that Turner executive don't like him, and they said something, and he probably got into some other people's ear because the main guy who had something against him, he's gone. That was the guy who's close to Tony Khan. Tony Khan, got him as his ace, and everybody said, what's going to happen to AEW once he's gone? But I guess the only thing I can see is the reason that they holding on to AEW, because they done said they can put on any movie. They can play old Die Hard reruns, old Lethal Weapon reruns, and make more money. There's no doubt about it. More people will be watching. But I think they want to continue to have that relationship with wrestling, because wrestling been on TV for such a long time, and they hoping that it pop one day like it did before. But it definitely not going to pop again with them putting people over like Wardlow. And people not fooled about that, man. No, and this guy, I'm flipping believable, man. I'm just crazy.
I mean, man, like I said, it's dysfunction over there, man, and it makes my head hurt when I think too much about AEW. To be honest with you, it makes my head hurt.
But
because it's just so much, it's just craziness. It don't make sense, man. I was just like, Tony. That's what happened when you got Tony Khan, man, running the company. Yeah,
and put it like this, Chris. Okay, everybody praising Tony Khan for what happened Wednesday. That they put on a good show. Everything seemed calm and everything. Chris Jericho went back there to that back room. Chris Jericho and I forgot who else, but they went back there and they calmed everything down. They took control of it. It wasn't Tony Khan.
Well, Jericho already said in his promo Wednesday, that's his locker room.
Right? That's his locker room.
That's his locker room.
Yeah. But Yeah, it took somebody like Jericho, man, to bring stability back to that thing. But how long can he keep it there? And how long is Tony Khan's ego gonna let Jericho continue to be in complete control like that? Because the thing with Tony Khan, who wanting to run everything, you know, I think this bug guy Joker is gonna jump up and say, and he's gonna tell Jericho, "I'm the boss." You know, it's gonna come out, Chris. I'm the boss, and he's going to tick Jericho off somewhere down the road, and then that whole thing is going to go off just like it went off last week during that scrum, or this past weekend during the scrum. I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked, man.
Wow. Z1 said, honestly, Wardlow doesn't need a belt. His title reign is like Adam Page. Ooh.
Yeah. Well, Adam Page was better than this Joker.
Yeah, I mean, you're right about that.
Adam Page had no business having it. Z1. I didn't like it. Adam Page didn't deserve to have that title. I'm not going to say he didn't deserve it. Adam Page, I thought, was a weak champion, and that's from the get-go. Now, Chris knew about Adam Page more than I did because Chris, you know, of course I knew him from, you know, back in the day. But since Chris been watching AEW longer than I have. So
I remember him from New Japan too.
Yeah.
Because he was in the Bullet Club.
Yeah, and plus you said they promised him they was gonna give him that title. And that's the reason they went ahead and gave him that title. But man, he was not a good representative of that title. And the only reason I'm saying that is because Kenny Omega was such a strong champion. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Kenny Omega, man, there was nothing WWE could say. Even though Roman Reigns held that title forever, and Roman Reigns is such a great representative, and you're making people acknowledge him, you know.
Yeah.
But you could not say anything about Kenny Omega having that title. You could not put AEW title down because Kenny Omega was such a strong representative of that belt. And man, so he made AEW something special, man, with him with the titles. Even the Young Bucks, the Young Bucks being in the crew with him, and the Young Bucks being the champions, they made that thing something special too. Because, like you said back in the day when we first started the podcast, we've been on for a year, guys. A little bit over a year. I think we're on our 13th month. But Chris was saying, you know, what team do they have over there in WWE like the Young Bucks? No, they had nobody like that. So but Kenny Omega rubbed off on them. I think Kenny Omega made them look stronger, and they made Kenny Omega look stronger. Vice versa.
Yeah.
Vice versa. And when Kenny lost that title, and then next thing you know, I mean, Adam Page got that title, it was just like, oh my gosh. Bryan Danielson should have been the one with that title. Bryan Danielson should have been one.
Well, he about to get it anyway.
Oh, yeah, I believe so too. Just one. Give me one.
All right. DSK says they gave Wardlow the belt, and then they didn't put him in any story. You right. They did just give him the belt and didn't put him in any particular story. So yeah, that's what they did, and they got him beating up and bullying everybody. It's just craziness. It's just absolute craziness, man.
Who? Oh, talking about Wardlow?
Talking about Wardlow, yeah.
I can't, man. I just don't know how much longer he thinks he can do this. And remember, man, you was watching Rampage, and I'm pretty sure DSK and Z1 and some of you guys on here probably can remember this. After he had beat up the security guards, remember the next week, Chris? He come out there, it was silence. It was silence. Like silence, man. You might silence of the lambs, man. The crowd was restless. It was restless. Then next thing you know,
excuse me. Got the
next thing you know, he started putting them in, having them start doing promos, and then start having them hang out with people like Ring of Honor and things like that to get the crowd, get a little boost again. So the crowd got behind him again. This past week, he come out there. Crowd was like that. Some people were like, but man, he got on the microphone and did everything he could to hype him up. And they still over there just trying to hype this guy up.
Yeah.
It's all hype, man. Right now, man, we gotta roll with Public Enemy, man. Don't believe the hype. You know, that's all it is to it.
That part, that whole part, man. Yeah, because Man, what you drinking of? Lemonade? Man, what you drinking of us? Oh,
Diet Pepsi. This
Diet Pepsi,
episode
bro.
brought to you by Diet Pepsi. But look, man. Jim Cornette on this podcast was giving out the numbers to Bruce Pritchard, Vince McMahon. He was giving out their real numbers and said,
Oh yeah. When he gave out the phone numbers, yeah.
Yeah. Said call these guys immediately. Because that's the only people that probably could help Warlord, to tell you the truth, at the time.
Wow.
At the time, that I'm just like, man, I'm pretty sure if Triple H had him right now, Triple H would be like, son, we're gonna take you off TV for a while.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna put you in some developmental league or something. We're gonna put you to the side, and we're gonna teach you how to work and use your size, because that's ridiculous, man.
One cheat to beat him, then have him go after revenge.
Yeah,
I can see that.
It made poor Jay Lethal look bad, man.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah.
That was horrible.
Scott said, big, huge guys with no ups are only good for enforcers, in my humble opinion.
Well, that's true. I mean, he needs to be kind of like Big Bubba Rogers was when he first started with Midnight Express. When he got with Jim Cornette, Midnight Express, just sit back there. Be like
I'm about to say he needs to be Mr. Hughes.
Yeah,
boy.
be like Mr. Hughes. Put some dark shades on him and just put him in the back, because that's what he is, man.
And make him look mad all the time, boy.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Can you just think if Barbarian or Warlord would have got a hold of him back in the day?
Oh my God.
Warlord would have killed him.
Yeah, you would have.
But man, shoot. That's just outrageous.
So what would you give tonight's show overall, man, from what you saw, man?
Okay, last match we gave 4 stars?
Yeah.
From what I saw, man, 2.5 stars, maybe 2, 2.5 stars, 2 or 2.5. Because look,
wow,
you had wait a minute. Sammy Guevara's match, 3 stars or 3.5? What we get at? 3, and then we had, I'll give that, like I say, Serena Deeb versus
that was 2.
Madison Rain, 1 star.
Oh, you gave it 1? I thought you gave it 2.
No, 1.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
1 star. What you give it?
I at least gave it a 1.5.
We're gonna go ahead and roll with your number, man, right now. We'll go ahead and give it 1.5.
Yeah, at least.
That was horrible, man. It wasn't good.
No.
Look. Man,
I ain't saying it was good, man. I ain't saying it was good.
Look, Chris, I'm kind of with you. I want to grade it on the curve because I like Serena Deeb so much, and she has so much talent.
Yeah.
Madison Rain has some talent too. But it's like Serena was like, why in the world am I wrestling this woman?
Man, I'm trying to tell you, it was because they tried to give that time to the main event, man. So they had to cut theirs back a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. And it probably could have been a very good match because Madison Rain is a good competitor and Serena Deeb is an excellent competitor. So you had 2, and because Madison is a B-level a wrestler. She's no pushover. So it could have been a lot better. So let's go ahead and roll with so since change that.
I know you ain't
I'm gonna go ahead and say 3 stars then, Chris.
Oh no, I can't even go that high. No, I'm
2.5 stars then, man.
I can't. I don't. It wasn't that good. No, it wasn't. I don't care. I give it 2.5. I give it 2.5. That's my max.
2.5. Man, I would have.
I'm maxed out. I don't care, man. I don't care if the only way you're gonna even get 3 or above if it was Charlotte Flair and Serena Deeb. That's the only way you're getting 3 above on me on that one.
That's a C, man. What's the name is the D plus. 2.5, man. Look, I gotta give it 2 stars, Chris, man. Let's drop it back down to 2 stars. Cause look, I'm kind of like getting a little pumped up on it because I'm thinking about Serena Deeb. And Serena Deeb, the numbers is getting they going up a little bit more because I'm thinking about Serena Deeb and I'm putting her talent in a way. I'm putting her talent in.
Yeah. You looking at Serena Deeb and not looking at the match.
Yeah. This tonight wasn't good at all.
Yeah. Now the
Well,
main event,
the
the
main
main event,
good.
that was 4 stars. That was
It was
easy
really
4
good.
stars.
And Sammy Guevara and Darby Allin was pretty good. And
Yeah, that was decent. That was
great
decent.
guy, man. Great wrestlers. Great wrestlers.
Oh yeah,
always putting in, always bringing the action. I wish Ty Mello or whatever, Ty Conti.
Yeah,
I wish they just go back and call her Ty Conti, man. I can't stand this Ty Mello crap. Sound like a male rapper, man. A male artist or something. Crazy. But all this kissing and all this romantic stuff, they ruined Sammy Guevara with all that crap. They ruined it. The people don't want to have nothing to do with him because of that. So, but Darby, man, I want to see Darby. I want to see Darby move up, man. I want to see them put him in some storylines, man. That's gonna propel this kid.
Yeah, he gonna be prepared to jump off the damn building on somebody.
Of course. I mean, he's small and everything.
He gonna jump off the top of the arena on somebody through a table.
I never really cared for him, but man, you talk about somebody who work hard. Man,
he put his body on the line, but I'm like, boy,
anybody in AEW work harder than him.
Nah, I don't think so. Man,
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Nobody in AEW work as hard as he does. So, man, give this kid his due, man. Let him be built up. And man, Sting, my man Sting, what is he gonna do, man? I mean,
Sting, look, man, Sting can just give it up right off to the sunset. You have nothing else to prove.
I wish.
You have nothing else to prove, dog. Nothing else to prove.
Look, man, if Tony Khan was smart, okay, now Sting, I'd be like, look, go out there, get in the best shape you can, and take one run. Of course, he has nothing to prove, but man, be a Dory Funk Jr. Be Dory Funk Jr. Be Jack Briscoe. When these guys was on their downhill slide, man, they put it out there. Well, I'm wrestling 1 more year. I'm wrestling 2 more years, and they wrestled pretty much where they was in that top 5, but they never really went up there. They wasn't after the top titles. They really didn't care about that. But people enjoyed them being, top echelon talent, that basically helped the younger guys. And I mean, and these guys hardly ever lost a match. Dory Funk and Jack Briscoe and people like that.
Oh yeah.
On their way to helping these other guys. They will hardly ever lose a match. And every now and then they would. But, they did that for like the last 1-2 years of their careers where they was wrestling in a top regional promotion. And they basically was just like, okay, we're here and we're a name and you can use us for that. But Sting is the same way when it boils down to it. Yeah. Like I said before, the biggest name, everybody talking about CM Punk and all that, the biggest name in that company is Sting. There's no doubt about that. He's the biggest name they have in that company. Everybody knows Sting. A lot of people know Sting. Oh, yeah. A lot of the public out here, public that don't even watch wrestling anymore, they know who Sting is. So use Sting, use him, and man, do your thing with Sting. Have him beat up Christian Cage. Have him get in a war with Christian Cage. Beat him down. Put Sting in there. A QT. Well, could have used him with QT Marshall, but QT Marshall, they let Hook beat him up. And what's up with this Hook thing, man?
I don't know, man. I have no idea, man. He's just got the FTW title and just chilling.
Yeah, basically. I mean, this is supposed to be the next hottest thing, man.
I told you he was a flash in the pan.
Of course, it simmered down. And the
dude no, he can't talk. And Z1 says he thinks it's time for a heel run for Sting.
Wow, man. Wow.
That would be a change.
Yeah, big time.
He says Sting gets a pop in the mid card. They need that.
Yeah, they do. I mean,
DSK said that. That's Z1.
Yeah. Sure. But Sting said these guys mad because he's making more money than they are. But hey, he don't work for that.
Oh my God. DSK said Taz need to get him out the house.
Taz need to get Hook, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what I'm thinking. That kid probably was on Xbox, on PlayStation, got phones when he was little, texting. Never really was out there talking to people live or talking to people, one-on-one conversations or being in a group and talking to people. Now, Taz, man, a lot of that could be on Taz. Taz needed to have wrestlers come over, have the kids come over, and things like that. Man, be like what The Rock was, and a lot of wrestling kids were back in the day. They had other wrestlers come over, but hey, I don't know if Taz that type of dude either. I have no idea.
Exactly.
Taz probably like, hey man, my family life is private. I don't want these jokers around me. You know, I'll see them at work. So that could have been it.
Yeah, you're right, man. So who knows how some of these jokers really are, man.
Yeah, that's true. So, that's true. So he probably had that kid isolated, man. I don't know. And probably, like I say, took him out there, taught him some karate and a few other things and let him do things. But he probably like, Dad, come on now. The kid rich, man. Dad, I want to stay home. I want
to play Madden all day over at New Dirty House.
No doubt. But, man, if you're on Facebook, hit that like, share, join. If you're on YouTube, hit that like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when we're coming on like times like these. And definitely, man, and I know that notification bell went off. And our man DSK, Z1, Normal Guy, and a lot of these others, man, that, you know, they popped up.
And Patrick, first time viewer, man, Patrick, thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And if you know, hopefully you're a new subscriber, you don't subscribe to us, or you already subscribed to us, Patrick. And do the same thing on Twitter. I mean, on Twitch that you do on YouTube and Twitch. Like, share, retweet. Definitely.
Yeah,
man,
definitely.
Chris, I'm done, brother.
Yeah, that was a good night. And tomorrow night, the Straight Up Wrestling Show will be at Pro Wrestling Union in Union, South Carolina. But we won't be broadcasting. We're going as fans.
Yeah, we're
going as fans, so we won't be broadcasting or anything like that. But when we come back, sometime that Sunday or something or whenever, we will definitely report on the show and give you the ratings on the show or how that show went down. It's a local independent company in our area that usually runs. So some of the names you may know, some of the names you may not know. But yeah, either way, it's going to be a good show. And me and my partner Harry, we're going to be there Pro Wrestling Union tomorrow night. Yeah, usually when we go to these indie shows, a lot of times we will commentate. We're on the commentating team, and sometimes we just go and do podcasts and things. But usually we do commentary with another associate of ours. But tomorrow, man, we will be just going down. We're going to go down there as fans, and we're going to enjoy the night. Yeah, I ain't even bringing no equipment, no nothing. I'm just, hey. No, I'm not. Well, only equipment I'm have is my phone and my voice, man. Yeah, that's it. That's all I'm bringing, man. And coming up there and buy me a soda and some popcorn. I'm going to be all in the matches. But tomorrow, man, just look out for us sometime during the day. Chris and I probably come on with a special show, man, and just run down and talk about something. And I mean, it could be basically anything, but believe me, it'll be an exciting show. You know, just gonna have my wheels turning, and we probably just come on and talk about something just to give y'all a little, brief something before we take off the Pro Wrestling Union tomorrow. But we probably do that kind of early. And I think Chris and I we're gonna try to get together so we can go out and get a few ideas for this show that we're putting on in a couple weeks. But man, for my man Christopher Burton, I'm HBT Harry Bernard Taylor, and we'll see you guys a little bit later. Stay straight up. Peace.